How you doing, YouTube? Matt with Massive Beer Reviews, back with yet another review. And we have a little bit of Monkish beerness going on right now in the form of their Smarter Than Spock India Pale Ale. Super excited to give this a whirl. Why? Not gonna lie. It says Smarter Than Spock, and I'm kind of a fucking Star Trek nerd. So, I kind of wanted to review this. A couple friends picked it up, but I'm not a big, can I please get this? Can I please get that? So I was like, whatever. If I get it, I get it. I was lucky enough, went to a beer release this morning, and a friend of mine, Mark Harvey, I just said the last name. You people won't know who he is. Anyway, he was walking around, and he said, review this. And I went, fuck yeah, motherfucker. So thank you very much, Mark, for dropping this off. And super excited to give it a whirl. Dive in, see what she's got. As far as what it says on the can, Smarter Than Spock, Monkish India Pale Ale. That's that. 7.1% alcohol by volume, drink fresh. Is exactly to the day 1 month old. So that's not too bad. Brewed and canned by Monkish. That'd be that. Label-wise, it's cool. I like it. A little kind of graffiti style hop there. Little, stars and the word Spock on it. I don't know. I'm not a big old school Star Trek guy, the Spock era stuff. I like the movies, but this show I wasn't a big fan of. I'm more of a Star Trek The Next Generation kind of nerd. And I know I'm losing all my followers right now just by proclaiming love for Next Generation. But fuck yeah, man. Love that shit. So, yeah, something about this kind of just made me want to drink it because it said Spock on it. I'm retarded. Anyway, Pinky Finger. Infinite creaminess, neurotic, weird kind of bubbles, and deep. You rarely get this kind of creaminess with this kind of every now and then you pour a beer and you kind of have these gigantic bubbles throughout, like a small bubble head, and you can see deep into it, almost to where I can actually see, it's really weird. I know this is weird stuff to geek out over, but it's got a deep bevel on it, and I can see through these big bubbles through the edge of the bevel. It's hard to explain, but it's really cool. A really kind of milky orange kind of grapefruit juice, almost like grapefruit juice with a splash of milk in it, it almost looks like a lactose-based, milk sugar-based kind of IPA. So, yeah, that sucker looks pretty fun, Monkish, my limited exposure, pretty good stuff from collaborations. There's single stuff. I haven't had that much. What I have had has been pretty good, so let's see what we can get nose-wise on this sucker. Ooh, rank. Ranky dank, fucking weedy with a little bit of onion. This is all about weed. Didn't know Spock was so much of a pothead. I feel like there is a kind of lactose component to this. Maybe it's a psychosomatic, but maybe by looking at it, I'm putting it in my head. But I smell like a little bit of vanilla kind of creaminess to it. But yeah. Weed, a little bit of soft fruit. Nothing too crazy, though. Nothing really jumps out and bites you. But yeah, it smells really soft. If that makes any sense. Really soft, really welcoming. So yeah. Let's just jump in. Cheers. Wow. The bitterness on this is intense. Just immediately when I poured it into my mouth, it just hit me. Wow, super bitter. Almost not even like weedy. Like I said, it was weedy, and it is a little bit, but it's hop, almost like there's hop particulate floating around in here. There's a creamy sensation. I don't think it's lactose, but it's almost like a wheat flour kind of component that is a little bit kind of vanillaed, if that makes any sense. It definitely has those wheat flour vibes to it. That bitterness, not nearly as bad in the second sip, but that first one was huge, and it tastes very mango rindy or just hop particulate. It does have a slight kind of very almost grittiness to it, and that's where I'm kind of getting that wheat flour or flour in general kind of thing going on. Besides that, outside of that, it is creamy. But it doesn't have a crazy dense mouthfeel, which sounds kind of oxymoronish. But it's got this cream. I think that's where I'm getting that lactose thing going on. Creaminess, but it definitely finishes thin. Let's put it that way. That weedy kind of bitterness is there, but not super huge. That generic bitterness, that mango rindiness, or that just kind of hot particulate thing I'm talking about is pretty large. Other than that, there's really not much fruit to think of. It's almost like a medley of a little bit of citrus, a little stone, little tropical fruit kind of mashed up, grinded up, and it's not as vibrant. But yeah, it's a nice beer. Doesn't blow me away, but it's interesting. I don't know if it's a freshness thing. A month old beer, I don't think that's a big deal, but it is monkish, so it had to travel in the belly of a plane or the back of a truck, so who knows what it was like when it traveled across the country, so keep that in mind. But in general, it's a fun beer, interesting, and something like when I have beers like this, it doesn't blow me away, but it gets me excited for other beers from this brewery because it tastes like there's interesting people there doing interesting things, and that's more what I get from this beer rather than this beer itself being absolutely stellar. So yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. Not much else to say on my end. Let's talk about it as one of the better base IPAs, New England style IPAs that I've had. Is like no, just on the outside looking in, it just kind of just didn't have that kind of calling card factor to it that I want. To kind of separate it from the rest, but it's damn good, so I'm not trying to dismiss it. Value and availability, no idea. If people want to chime in down there as far as what's what, that would be awesome, and just say if you like what, will you like this. If you like trying different takes on the style, and that's what this seems like it is. They're trying to do something a little bit different outside of the base style of the New England style IPA, which is commendable. Trying to do something like that, but again, it's not something if you're into like absolute fucking visceral impact that you would get from like a Trillium Dialed In or fucking a Treehouse Julius or people probably think I'm stuttering or like or beers like that. It's not there as far as impact, but it's definitely delicious and something. It'd be fun to kind of have this beer uber fresh a month out and maybe a little bit older, and then have it a couple different times to see if they can actually tweak and kind of do the recipe. So if you like good beer from breweries that obviously know what the fuck they're doing, it's worth giving a whirl. So there you go. Another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. If you did, didn't, whatever, down there, comments. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Untapped. 4 places. I'm probably in more than 4 places. Just Google Massive Beers if you want to check me out anywhere else. And other than that, hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully enjoying a nice monkish beer right now. And hopefully see you next time. Cheers.